everybody, it's Lisa from Shabby Road Studio. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make some fun bookmarks. So let's start with bookmarks. For this video, I'm going to use these. They're already pre-cut bookmarks. You can get this pack at Hobby Lobby. I got these for Christmas. If you don't have these though, definitely just grab some cardboard or some chipboard or cardstock. This is just cardstock. And for purposes, for those who want to know this exact, it's almost 2 inches, not quite. Well, yeah, I guess if you start it where it's supposed to be started, it's 2 inches. So 2 inches by 6. So 2 by 6. And we're going to just use some maps. So everybody's got some old maps probably, and you're like, what am I, they're cool for a lot of things. Just the look that they give. So I just grabbed a couple of maps from my stash. We're gonna use some book pages. Grab these from my Happy Mail stash. And we need some fabric. We're gonna make little, we're gonna use it. You'll see. Okay, but I want probably that wide of a piece. So I'm just gonna cut and rip. I'm gonna rip it. Where is the end? There it is. Okay, now we can get rid of this big piece. And we have these little pieces to use. You're gonna have some fraying. Just grab those and just pull off what you can. Okay, so let's start out with the maps. We'll put this paper aside. Grab some of these out. I don't know how many we'll make. And we'll get started. So, yeah, these aren't super thick, but bookmarks don't need to be super thick. You're just going to be sticking them in a book, a journal. So it's pretty simple. The main steps are pretty simple. I think we will go with the glue stick if I can make it last that long. So I'm just going to take the glue stick and cover one side really well, concentrating on those edges because you know how that goes. All right, and then for this one, I'm gonna plop this down. I'm not going to try to decide where. I'm just gonna simply glue it on. I'm gonna grab a piece of an area that I like, that's colorful. Maybe have some writing, like a town or something on it. Now we're gonna flip this over. It's gonna stick to my other. Okay, we're gonna flip this over. I'm just using my acrylic block. I just want that to be really tight. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to cut. We're gonna flip this over. We're gonna cover both sides. So I think we're gonna go. Just try to give ourselves enough coverage. And this is too much, but that's okay. And then move your map. Oops. Okay. We want to cut these corners. Is that going to leave us enough? Yeah. Come in like that. Come in like that. Now we're going to glue the other side. It's really simple and standard gluing, pasting practice, but it's fun to sometimes just do something simple to use up things you might have that you have a lot of. Like I have a lot of maps, and I'm just gonna fold this up. And then now it's going to need some glue on this part because like this part, that didn't get stuck because it's on the map. All right, so we're going to stick that. There we have a covered bookmark. I'm going to use my phone folder just to make sure everything is really pressed down well. Okay, I like these crisp corners and edges, and you have this cool map bookmark. So we're gonna let that sit and dry a little bit. We're gonna do another one. Probably about that much. That's more than I need, but okay. Set the rest of that aside. Now this is Alaska, so we're definitely going to use this side. I'm going to put this down so that I'm going to get this glued up again. But if you don't have these pre-made, pre-cut bookmarks, just grab anything that has a little bit of stability to it. Like I said, it's about 2 inches by 6 inches. Let's get that piece right there. Give that a good rubbing. And then flip it over. Oh, crooked. Maybe about that much. Let's see. Cut off the excess first. That'll make it easier. Always save those other pieces because, you know, you always use that stuff. Okay, let's move that so we can see what we're doing. We're going to fold in the ends first. And then we're going to put some more glue on those because these flaps will need something to stick to. Oops, we're going to just give those flaps a little extra. We're going to bring one in. Nice and tight there, and then bring this side in. Nice. Now we have this really cool map bookmark. But I mean, yeah, it's just plain, but we can do some things to it. We're gonna let this one dry too. Okay, so I was thinking it would be fun to just grab maybe some extra. Yeah, this doesn't do so well with flimsy paper. But if you take a punch maybe on this Pittsburgh one, the one that was from this Pennsylvania map, and maybe just cut out some fun names like towns, just to add a little extra to this bookmark. Just run it around on your glue stick till it's good and stuck, and just stick these on. Just for some fun. Let's see. Scranton. I'm doubling that up, hoping it'll punch better. Okay. Just add some glue to that piece. Now, hopefully that's gonna stick. It's kind of sliding around like it doesn't want to stick. That one stuck. So then we can take this punch and maybe punch ourselves a hole in the top to add an eyelet. Just gonna use that one for a guide. Grab my eyelets. I think we'll use a couple of silvers. And that always adds a little class to a bookmark. There we go. Oop. So one other thing I was thinking is to sew around the edges just to give it some extra texture. But I mean, I like the way they're looking, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I did a straight stitch all around this one, and then I just did some funky zigzag here and some funky back and forth there. I do want to do some distressing on the edges. Now we need to grab something to put through the holes as like a little decorative. So we're gonna cut. Oh, that piece will work just fine. Gonna kind of cut a piece about maybe that much. I'm just gonna rip it again. We're gonna see. Gonna fold it and then stick that loop through. There. That looks good. And then how long do we want it? Probably about that long. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's just a fun little map bookmark now. And then we're going to get another piece for that one. So about, I don't know, inch maybe. And then we're going to fold that in half, stick the loop through, and give that a tug. About like that. About like that. So there's 2 of the bookmarks I wanted to do today. You could always do something more. You could put a cute little pocket on here and stick a ticket in there. That would be fun. Let's do that. Do we want to use another piece of map, or will that just blend in too much? Well, let's mark around this to get the same amount. It's a little wide yet. That's cute. I'm gonna put a little thumb hole, but this probably won't cut because there's not enough behind it. Let me see if I can find something thicker. Put something thicker behind it, then it tends to cut better. There we go. See? That was easy enough. Although I did get it a little off center. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna take some art glitter glue on the very edges. We don't want to go in too far because this is a small pocket, tiny pocket. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these tickets. That one's kind of ripped, so we'll take that one off. We'll use that on something else. Stick a little ticket in there. And how fun is that? That is just so cute. We used up some old map, stuck a cute little pocket on there. Now that's a nice little bookmark. You could gift that to somebody. And we're going to leave this one alone. So we have these 2. I wanted to do a couple more with book page. It is. Okay. And again, we're just going to glue stick this thing down. All right, now where do I want this? It's kind of like right there. We're gonna go right there. We're gonna flip it over. Although I keep going crooked, so I guess I can, yeah. When you have the glue stick, you can move it, so that helps, because I was a little crooked. And it only really doesn't matter, but when you have words and stuff, it's kind of nicer if you can go straight, you know? So just cut your edges like that. Oh, I cut 2 papers. Okay. Well, I'll use that for the other one. This is getting sticky. I'm going to turn it over. Now we're going to apply some more glue stick. Obviously, a lot of you know how to do this already, but if somebody happened to click on this that just saw how to make a bookmark and they aren't junk journalers, that's why I'm trying to be as, you know, clear with my instructions as possible. So we're going to flip up both ends and get those really crisp. And then, again, we're going to just go on these ends so that sticks. I do like to move this. It's just easier for you to see the product here. And then bring those over as tight as you can to that corner so you get a nice crisp edge over there. And then we're going to apply some more glue here and here. Some more on here. Just, and you can bend that one over so you get a nice, where's my bone folder? I like that. I know it's simple, but look how cute that is with the old book page. Now, okay, let's make this other bookmark, and then we'll do something to both of them. Wow, I'm trying to make a video. I have the garbage truck picking up garbage out front. I have people messaging me on Facebook. And then I had a scam likely call. Oh, well, I'm trying to do this video. I hope that's where it needs to be. Yay. I didn't even try to cut both at once, but that worked out good for me because now I can just move on to gluing this. Okay, again, always do the ends first. Get them crisp and tight up there. Fold that in. And then run a little bit more on that flap and on here. Try to get that up as tight as you can. It just looks so good when it's nice and crisp corners and edges. All right, one more edge to go, and this one you can just fold over like that. Give it a good bone folder. These are so cute too. I don't know what it is about old book pages. I'm obsessed with them. So this is a fun project for me because I love these old books. Okay, so with this one, we're going to, this is where our fabric is going to come in. We're going to make a tab at the top. So I want it to fold over and I want it to be about that long. So I'm going to cut it right about there. And then because we're doing two, I'll just use that one to measure out a second one. Roughly, you know. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to take this over and sew those onto the top. Okay, so I stitched those on. After I did this one, this is the one that I measured out first. I felt like it was a little bit long, so I made this one a little bit shorter. But I just zigzagged across the top. Gives it a cute artsy look. Now what I want to do is just put a cute stamp on the front. And I love these birds, especially this guy right here. I love him. Okay, let's get the ink. I'm hoping, so he's not going to fit completely, but I'm okay with that because I really like him. So I'm going to get him as close to this edge as I can so I can get most of him on here. Oh, isn't he adorable? Yeah, so that's okay if his tail kind of came off the end there. Let's see if this will fit. This guy will fit. This guy should fit good. I am obsessed with these little bird stamps because like I said before in a different video, they just look hand-drawn. And to me, I just love that look. So we're going to see if we can fit most of this dude on here. There we go. So cute. Simple. Just something simple. Can turn out so cute. And then probably I would just go around this a little bit to give it a little edge. Because you know me, a little distressing edge makes everything look better and stand out better. Now we'll turn it over. We'll do the other side as well, because it is a bookmark and you're going to see the other side. You could stamp the other side. We could stamp both sides. But let's get these distressed a little bit. So if you guys have any suggestions of things you want to see made or done, please do not hesitate to put those comments or suggestions in the comments, because, you know, sometimes you just, I don't know what you guys want to see, and I just pick something might not be of interest to you. So I'm here for you. I want to do something that makes you guys happy, and so yeah. All right, so we started out with these Hobby Lobby plain bookmark, basically bases. And then we just added some fun maps. This one's got a cool pocket with a little ticket. This one just had some cutouts added. Fun stitching, little toppers. These two are just old book pages with stamps and a little cloth fabric topper. And so that's our project for today. Yeah, so if you have any more ideas, something you'd like to see, let me know, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.